Hey everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. And today we are going to be taking a look at a t-shirt by the designer Martin Asbjorn. And this is a designer that I really didn't know much about. He really wasn't on my radar, but his pieces really caught my eye. So he's Danish, but his pieces really have kind of more of a Japanese vibe to them, that kind of free-flowing, oversized silhouette kind of thing. And it's just really cool, and I was very taken with his design. So I hopped over to Essence, grabbed this piece that I was a huge fan of, and now we're gonna take a look at it in this video. So let's check it out. But first, I've looked into it, and a very, very small percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. It's completely free. Just press that button and you will not regret it. Thank you so much. So there it is. I think this piece is just absolutely beautiful. And just take a look at that silhouette. It is a t-shirt, I suppose, but it's really unlike any t-shirt I've ever seen before. But the first thing we've got to look at here is the retail tag that comes with this piece. So what we get here is a nice thick piece of cardboard, doesn't really bend that well, matte white, and then just printed on there, not embossed or anything. You have the Martin Asbjorn brand print. Take a look at that font and that spacing. I know it's fairly standard looking, but this stuff does matter. And on the back of this guy, we get a white sticker. So again, Martin Asbjorn, same font and spacing and everything. Then we get our model number, very simple, Fall Winter 20015. It's a fairly small brand, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was just the 15th look of the Fall Winter 20 collection. You get our model name, so this is the Nathan Turtleneck Tee. I don't know, I call it more of a mock neck. You be the judge of that. Tell me in the comments what you think it is. We get a color, which would be brown, and size, so 46 or small. And this is attached with this white string here up to a white light bulb shaped safety pin that goes right through the brand tag at the back of the neck here. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that brand tag next. So this right here is your fairly standard like embroidered brand tag. It's a very soft and quite thick as well. And then stitched in there in black is the Martin Asbjorn brand print, same font and everything. You can see on the back of that, it's got the inverse colors, quite clean. And you can see that they fold it over on the sides. And that is stitched down very, very cleanly, as you can see, on both the right and left sides vertically. And if we turn that over to see it on the outside, that's those stitches coming through. So they are very, very subtly, like you can barely see them. There aren't weird, crazy threads coming out, and that's as it should be. Now it's time to take a look at the care tags inside the shirt. So these would be on your left side if you're wearing the shirt, and you can see that they're really cleanly circle stitched in brown right into that side seam there. So this is a single, very long loop tag here, and it is like a very glossy, plasticky white tag. And printed on there in black, up top you've got MA for Martin Asbjorn. Then centered under that, S for small. Then you get our washing instructions in English, centered. And then it looks like French under that. Then you get 5 washing symbols, and where it was made, in this case, Portugal. So then we get into our fabrications, all centered in different languages. English would be GB for Great Britain, so 72% organic cotton, 28% polyester, and then just under that it says recycling. Not sure what for, I guess that's the recycled cotton or recycled polyester, but either way, cool. Those fabrications continue to the bottom and onto the other side of the fold here. And they just keep going in all the languages. Then you've got washing instructions in English, and kind of in bolder, they say, we recommend. So they're not being pushy. You don't gotta do it, they just recommend it. And they've got that in 3 languages, and that's that. Now it's time to take a look at the unique elements that make this shirt so sick. So obviously, probably the biggest standout is the neck. And what's actually harder to see is that it is layered. So you've got more of a like purpley crew neck here that's much shorter, and then layered underneath that, you've got a brown mock neck or turtleneck, depending on which way you go with it. And as you can see, these are like a double layer, really nice ribbed fabric. And then the body is fairly standard, except for the cut. The cut is anything but standard. Like it's kind of cropped and very wide. And same thing, these are very kind of wide and long sleeves for a t-shirt. You'll see when I put it on, it just fits like nothing else out there. And then down here at the right side, you get a little tag. And this is a white embroidered tag with MA, of course, for Martin Asbjorn. And that is on both sides there, stitched right into that side seam. And then the back is just kept nice and clean, much as the front is. Really, it's a very minimalist piece. Or well, the detailing, they keep very minimal so that the silhouette can speak for the piece itself. Like it's all about that cut. So now that we have checked all of that out, let's try this piece on to see how it feels and see how it fits. So let's talk about the feel of this piece first. It is actually much closer to the feel of a sweatshirt than a t-shirt. First off, the material is very thick. I'd say maybe halfway or even 2/3 of the way between t-shirt and sweatshirt. So that's one thing. And the inside of it is more of like your classic terry inside that you get for most sweatshirts. Really, the only thing that makes it a t-shirt over the sweatshirt is the fact that it has short sleeves. But even then, they are not that short. So let's talk about this fit because it's wild. So first off, the sleeves, while they are quote unquote short sleeves, they come down below my elbow, like they're almost 3/4 sleeves, but at the same time, they don't quite look like it because of the kind of free-flowing open cut of the shirt. It's so interesting. And then you'll also probably notice that it is quite cropped. It comes up very short. And again, that's how it should be. Don't be worried about that. That is part of the intentional silhouette of this piece. So how does it fit? I don't really know how to answer that question. It's tagged a size small. I guess it's a bit oversized from that, but it's supposed to be. The silhouette's almost just too weird for me to give an accurate answer on whether this piece fits true to size or not. So really just use your best judgment is what I can say there. So that is what real Martin Asbjorn clothing looks like. Take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.